Hello and welcome to another episode of the Wootaboots on Zaoby. Zaoby. Someone needs to tell me how to say that word. But here we are. We're back in our base, and I had a quick look through some of the old episodes. It's the old episodes, all three of them so far. And there's old boy just making a quick run by. And yeah, hello. And basically, what I thought I'd do is the base had evolved a lot. I do a lot of things off camera because they're not very interesting. Other people have done them before, so I thought I'd give you a very quick tour of the base. So here we are. This is where you saw the platform to begin with. It's a very nice looking glass floor. I put a glass floor in. Originally there wasn't. You could fall all the way down the middle. There is now two floors. The train line, it has been put in place. It's sandstone all the way up. Red blocks in the middle. It's about a minute ride. I think I rode it one of the episodes. Episode 2, I captured the villager. This is a temporary farm. It's only there to get a quick bit of food. Out the sides, at the back is the mob spawner. This spawns just a few normal mobs, and actually because we've done so much AFK time here, and someone's put a block in there. This it's been organised. It's not a sorter. Old boy's been here. It captures us lots of flesh. We've been trading the flesh actually. Lots of gunpowder, lots of arrows are coming free there. And I still have a cursor problem, so you have to forgive me on that one. On either side, we've actually got the iron farms. Now, the iron farms are having, gold farms. The gold farms are having some problems in that mobs are falling down and falling off the edge. So what happens now is this glass ring here stops them, makes them fall on the platform where the iron hoppers will scoop them up. Now, there's a gap in here, so you can actually get in, and when a couple of them survive, maybe they're on backs of chickens, you can whack them with your sword. That works quite well. Up above on this floor, what we have is the sorting room, the chest room. This is where we put all our storage. So there's chesting, there's crafting tables on the floor, anvils, blocks of iron, and so on, all lit up. Automatic furnaces here, so we can mass produce stone and glass and netherrack and things, and various other things, precious metals, tools that we've made, green stuff for trees and saplings and cactuses, and food and so on. There is another floor. I'll very quickly show you that. And I'm really sorry about my cursor. I have to find out why my cursor keeps appearing in the middle of my screen. That must be very annoying. On this floor here is actually just an anti-spawn roof, so the rain doesn't hit me when I'm AFKing or doing what I'm doing. The idea is actually this is transparent all the way down, so we put a beacon at the bottom of the mine. It goes all the way up. See, zombie pigmen spawning there, and on the other side, again, kept the same theme as the main central pillar to the tower with these loops. Go all the way up. That's the mob spawn there. We are also, however, working. Now, I love the idea of Skybase having multiple levels, so this is all built around several levels. I'm being very careful to walk around it. Originally, W in there just for a moment. There are 2 chicken farms which Tabitha added, and they work. They both work. They're both producing lots of chickens, lots of roast chickens, so lots of food. On the backs of the chicken farms, I've recently added sugarcane, and it just fired there. So this sugarcane farm's only been in for about a day or so, and there's one on either side because it's all about symmetry in this part. And then down at the bottom there is the iron farm. As you see, it's not finished, it's barely even started. We're going to do the redstone this evening. Okay, so we're a few hours later and the majority of the redstone has now been done. This is the Daniel T. Coates design, so as you can see that little clock is ticking over there in the main part of the build. We have you might just see the 2 sugarcane farms ticking over nicely to the side as well. My cursor is back. We're only building 6 at the moment. You might notice we're only building 6. That's because we're having a slight problem with slimes. We wanted to make sure we had enough slime to all these sticky pistons down here for all these sections. And it all seems to be working quite nicely. If you see everything jumping up and down and these pistons flying back and forth, and then this one should go and pulse in a second. There we go. So all that timing circuitry there, and then it's quite nice. What we do is we'll be encaging this in glass. So, and we'll be lighting up a bit better, so you can't get those spawners will spawn inside it, and it'll be nice, and no one can touch it and anything like that. That's it for now. We're going to try and continue this, I think, tomorrow night, depending on what else is going on. But a lot of progress made tonight on the iron farm, the long-awaited iron farm. Okay, here we are. So we have just built the start of one of the towers. This is one of the reasons why in survival this takes much longer than you see in the video. Daniel Coates' video is about 40 minutes long, and he's in creative, and he just slaps down redstone. He needs some glass. He just spawns some glass and builds with that. Whenever time I want glass, I've got to run back to my chest and pick it up. And we got to this point, and he goes, "Yep, all we need now is just to throw a villager in here." Yeah, I'll just pull it out my pocket and throw it in. The reality is, my villagers are about 400 blocks that way. I can go there quickly, but getting one back is not so easy. Now, if I show you that, here we are in our little spawning area. We've got a pretty little village we got set up, a church. All villages need churches. And if I take over here, we brought in about 5 villagers. Now, from 5 villagers, as you can see, they're all around here now. And they all like to hide over here in this corner. I don't know why they love this corner so much, but they do love this corner. We've been trading with them, and there are literally tons and tons of clerics, and clerics are great because I've got tons and tons of He has rotten flesh! Right, there's something I can do with that, because I might just have a little bit of rotten flesh. I say a little bit. Oh, don't give me that cobblestone, don't want that. What's that? Polish on site, don't cover that. Right. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Quick, before he disappears. Definitely want his emeralds. And this is why emeralds really aren't worth anything, because rotten flesh really isn't. I get it by the bucket load. Look at all this, look at all this. Hopefully this will trade him up, level him up. And he stops trading now. So the next thing he asks for is gold. See, 8 gold. Now gold, I do have a gold farm. It produces a lot of gold, but I use it all in rails at the moment, so I'm not going to bother using that one for the moment. But that got me 7 emeralds. Yay! Thank you, Mr. Villager. Your name shall be Gerald. Yeah, good name for a villager. Anyway, I need to now not get stuck in my own village. Okay, what I need to do now is capture one of these in a minecart, stick them on this track, fire them all the way back up, and then over here actually connect up the top of this railing, so connect to the bottom to this railing, so they all go up here, bring the minecart all the way out the middle, and then over to this side and drop them in there. You do the same on the left hand side, which I haven't even finished putting the floor on this left hand side. There's creepers running around, and drop the second one in there. This tower goes up a bit more, and I drop another villager in, and another villager in, and then I think we have to drop 20 villagers into one at the back. So, yeah, this is going to take a few more evenings, I think. It is a lot of work. We aren't just spawning it. We're having to go do some cobble mining. Last night we actually had to deal with some vandalism that happened downstairs. We had someone come and nick some powered railings, so we had to go put those back in, which is a bit of a shame, really, as you know, gold from the gold farm is free. We had free to give it to anyone, so we were paying that someone nicked our railings. Anyway, it's all been fixed now, and we're back on with building the mob farms, and this will be the iron farm. Okay, so what we have here is nice temporary dirt coming out of the side of the base up here, all the way down, takes an angle there, and goes to this area that we just built. I have just decided that I've done so much work here. It's night time. Ah, look at that. I've done so much work that I'm going to edit these together once I've got the villager in and do a bit more building offline and start the next episode. But I wanted to make sure you all saw this. So at the top here, this rail track sort of connects up and connects up here, and then whoosh, all the way here is the end of this track. So now what we have to do is we have to find a villager, and these villagers are all running around. Find a villager who we haven't traded with, maybe. This villager traded with, does he have anything useful? Ball of enchanting. You know what? I hope we're going to actually capture this villager. This is the villager. No, he's running away from me. No. Right, we're going to capture this villager. Capture this villager in the worst way possible. And I'm just going to throw rails at him. Yay! Villager captured. Okay. didn't really think this one through, did I? Didn't think it through at all, in fact. La 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 la, just talk amongst yourselves a moment. In fact, where is this thinking that is mythical, thinking that you've heard about? Up here. Bop, bop, bop. I want that in a second. There we are, all connected up. So now we're going to take this villager to his final resting place. I say final resting place, it's a bit harsh. He's not going to die, is he? Is he? He's just going to be living in a 1x1 box. So wave goodbye. Wave goodbye to your village. Your little birthplace. It's Wootaboot Village, I think it's called, because Wootaboot Towers are. Okay, there he goes. And I'll capture this all, but I might edit this out. And when we get to the top here, he now goes along this temporary dirt road. I have to remember to jump out before I fall in, and then he goes into the hole. Oh, did I jump out in time? Yes, I did. Okay, so we now have a villager in there, and I have absolutely no way of getting up to him. What we're going to do is we're going to enter it from here. I'm going to take this block out, punch it from here, punch the villager again, and then I can put these blocks back in with some glass. That's the first villager in his home. Yay! So, as always, if you like this video, please hit like and please hit subscribe.